What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. You see it in the title, I'm going to be breaking down the difference between steroids and peptides. But before I begin, this video is only for educational purposes. And before we dive in, you know what to do. If you're liking the content, hit that subscribe button. Now let's dive right into it. Let's break down what the difference is between steroids and peptides. But before I begin, like I said, this is only for educational purposes. I'm looking at you right there, only for educational purposes. So we'll start off by talking about what steroids are. Then we'll move on to what peptides are, some examples of the two, an analogy I like to make to tell the difference between steroids and peptides. So an analogy at the end of this video. So let's start off with what steroids are. So steroids are synthetic versions of testosterone and similar hormones. They go straight into your system and replace these hormones. And that's why people see results so quicker. So obviously it helps improve your muscle protein synthesis, strength goes up, and recovery feels unreal. But that is where a catch comes in. You're replacing these hormones. So obviously, I'll give an example. If you're taking test and you're abusing taking test, your body will obviously stop producing it much more naturally. So that is where the catch comes in. Your body will stop producing these more naturally. So that is why people suffer with stuff like mood swings, acne, low natural test, and long-lasting health issues if they do abuse taking steroids. That is what steroids are. Now, moving over to peptides. Peptides are completely different when it comes to comparing it to steroids. Now, peptides are a chain of amino acids, sort of like mini proteins you can stay in. Instead of replacing your hormones, it signals your body to do something more naturally. So you have peptides out there that has been known to help with fat metabolism, growth, help with your joints recovery, help digestive system, and also helps improve your insulin levels as well. So it doesn't work against your body, it works with your body. And that is why a lot of people are calling peptides a much more safer route, because it helps your body function much better. That is what peptides are. Now let's talk about the examples between the two, between steroids and peptides. Starting off with peptides, so you have stuff like BPC 157, which has been known to help with recovery, joints, and your digestive system. And you've also got a peptide called ratatrutide, which has been known to help with your fat metabolism, help improve your insulin levels and fat burning, whilst help keeping your muscle. Now moving over to steroids. So comparing it to steroids, you have compounds such as testosterone, tren, anavar, deca. Now these replace your hormones whilst obviously encouraging it to grow. And that's why people see a lot of results much more quicker. But obviously then the risks go up comparing it to peptides, which help make your body function much better. Those are the different sorts of examples when it comes to steroids and peptides. Let's talk about the analogy I like to make when comparing steroids and peptides. This is a car analogy. So if you want cars, you're absolutely going to love this analogy. Okay, so start with steroids. Say if you bought a car and you wanted to fit a supercharger, a turbocharger in the car. That is what steroids are. Yes, you'll be much more faster and the results will be much quicker, but your engine parts, your liver, your kidney will take a lot of strain from this. So if you push too hard, things can break, just like your body can suffer side effects. That is what steroids are for the body. Now, when it comes to peptides, you have ECU, the car's computer. So your engine will work more efficiently. They don't force power. They help your body use fuel better, help work more efficiently, and help it run more smoother. So results come gradually, but your engine stays healthy and long lasting. That is the analogy I like to make when comparing steroids and peptides. But like I said at the beginning of this video, this is for educational purposes only. If this was helpful for you, you know what to do. Like my shit, comment down below. Don't forget as well, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one.